morning, guys. How y'all doing? Wanted to talk to you today about food and hotel. These kind of expenses, I want to be upfront with you guys, can go from, $40 a day for a hotel, and you can do $60 a day depending on where you stay at. You can even do $100 a day. It all depends, guys, how often and where you stay. Like I said in another video, guys, plan on spending some time in your truck. Make it comfortable. Bring a pillow, bring blankets. They make special kind of like an air mattress or something that you could lay up on the back of the bed. Don't plan on keeping a hotel every night. If you do, it's really going to cut into your profit. I mean, at the end of the day, so you can average $60 a day, and let's just say that you're working 4 days out of the week. That's $240 a week. That's $480 every 2 weeks. That's $900 a month, $1,000 a month. It's as much as your truck payment. Do you really want to do that? Here's what I do. You guys can tell me to go to you know what, or you take my advice and take it with a grain of salt. I will do one hotel stay, and I don't do it all the time, but my rule of thumb is one hotel stay per trip. Okay, I do it like I go up. I don't need to stay in a hotel. Come back down. The first day coming down, I may not need a hotel, but the last day, it starts catching up with you, sleeping in the truck. You're not feeling clean. Sometimes I use the shower, sometimes I don't. It just depends on how I feel and how I'm running. And I'll go in and brush my teeth and go into whatever rest stop, and I carry wipes. Those are the things I do. But then the second to last night, this just depends on how I feel. Then I'll take a hotel room, take a shower, get a good night's sleep, and take off from there. But I don't always do that. Sometimes if I'm in a hurry, and I always tell you that there's really no urgency sense in this business. It's nothing like when you're in a truck, I'll be honest with you, but my boss is kind of needing to get as many trailers as he can, and so as a result, I don't always make those extra expenses, and then I just focus. Okay, guys, I need to drive, and then I'll stop for the night whenever I got to, get my rest, do stuff I gotta do my PTIs or whatever, get back on the road. So I don't do that hotel stay every night. It doesn't work, guys. You can't do this and expect to make any money. Being honest, so let's just say you're making $6,000 a month on the low side. I got a truck payment, I've got insurance, maintenance, so I'm going to cut $2,000 out of that. Then I'm left with $4,000. And then what do you do? And this is a low month. I mean, I'm not saying I won't hit $7,000 or $8,000 in a good month, and I'll hit a little bit more because, as you guys know, I'm getting paid a little bit more. But so that means you'll end up either $4,000 to $6,000 after your truck payment, your insurance, and normal expenses. Save a little money. 10% would be good, because you're going to have to spend money eventually on tires and brake jobs and stuff like that, and that's not part of my routine maintenance every week, but obviously this is going to come up. I'm going to have to plan for it. So anyways, if you walk away with $4,000 to $6,000, with all the bills you've got to pay towards your truck and your maintenance and everything on a normal month, What if you have $1,000 a month in hotel room? Well, if you do that, then you just cut yourself by another $1,000. That means instead of $4,000, you made $3,000. Instead of making $6,000, you made $5,000. You know, if you spent $1,000. So, you know, this is where it comes into where a lot of guys are like, oh man, I don't make any money. You don't make any money. You're spending all this money on this kind of stuff. Well, you don't see the truckers stay in the hotel every night, do you? They stay in their trucks. Yeah, I understand they have a sleeper. Yes, I understand. You know, they have all that room in the back of their truck. But guess what, guys? You've got to do the same thing. And, oh, here comes my wife. And the other thing is food. So, that's the other thing. And here's the way I look at it too, guys. You don't stop eating.
Put my suitcase on this side?
Yeah. My wife is loading up. So, we're getting ready to take off. That's another thing. You don't stop eating when you go home, do you? And I know some guys are like, oh yeah, but I cook at the house. Guys, hey, pack cold. Pack your sandwiches, meats, pack bread and chips and whatever else you want to eat. And that's how you run.
Morning.
Yeah, there's my wife. So, the point of that, my point to that is, you still have to spend that money, don't you? You still gotta eat. So if you're sitting at home, you're eating. If you're sitting in the truck, you're eating. So it doesn't change, you know. And as a driver, you don't get reimbursed for that, you know, working in the big trucks. So why is it any different here? But those are the expenses that can kill you. Now there are exceptions. I am making an exception this week because my wife is with me. So we are staying more often in a hotel, but we're covering more time than I could do it by myself. So, you know, today I have a 13-hour run to get back to Houston. I'll drive, and then when it's time for her, she'll kick over, and we'll get there tonight instead of me driving and having to stay somewhere tonight and not making it. So, you know, that's the reason why. And I'll make those exceptions. You know, the dogs, you know, they got to get down, get to eat, and walk around. Besides the normal rest stops, so that's why, you know, we'll get a hotel room, and this is the exception to the rule. When I'm by myself, it's not going to happen that way. But of course, we're making more money right now. So that's my take on hotels and food. If you guys think that it's any, you know, want to chime in and give your comments, and go ahead. But bottom line, guys, it will cut into your significantly if you're doing, you know, every night. I know one of my buddies here that joined Verizon, and he's still doing it. He's staying at a hotel every night, and it's like, dude, that's going to get old. That's going to get expensive, and he's already telling me, well, I'm not making any money. And then he had a breakdown in his truck. There you go. You know, that's the scenario that he's in. But you know, I'm not here, like I tell you guys, I'm just giving you my opinion. Take it like you want it. I'm not going to tell you how to run your business and do your job. That's how you guys do it. So y'all take care, man. Be careful. If you like my video, please like. If you like all my videos, or you'd like to start seeing some of my videos, subscribe. I'm doing more. And y'all be careful on the road if you're out there running. And if not, you know, good luck on your endeavors. And I'll talk to y'all later. All right, man. Have a good one.